Thank you very much. So, I guess we know we're here to support Macmillan Cancer, and that's part of my story and what I'm going to share some of it with you tonight. And I guess I do know that lots of people in this room have already been touched by cancer in somebody they know or themselves. And as you know, it's no picnic. But rather than dwell on anything negative, I want to share some of what I've learned. And before I do that, I just want to say a massive thank you to Kelly and to Richard for putting this night together. Thank you. And I'd like to thank every one of you for being here, because I know it's not easy to, move and get out your chair and come and support stuff like this and pay money, so thank you. I've had a sort of opposite career to Richard. I started out in a corporate world and then moved, or I seem to be moving more into creative stuff. But the corporate world is really about control. And being a control freak is something that I have been very good at doing. But what I would not allow myself was the luxury of being creative. And I saw it as a luxury, and I think a lot of us do, not allow ourselves the space to create whatever, we like to do or used to do as children. But that control really was something that was killing me, not to put too fine a point on it. And I had discovered that I got breast cancer in 2010 for the first time. There are a few things worse than being told you've got cancer. It's a special kind of shock and fear that is put into you when you're told that news. But one of the few things that matches it is being told you've got it again, which happened last year for me. So it's been a bit of a journey. But on that journey, whilst not being able to do very much at home when you're having treatment and chemotherapy and various other things, surgeries, you reflect and you think about what you really want, and you think about the chances that you've yet again been given. And that is something that is serious, if I were to do it all again, what would I do? And I've always loved singing, but I confined it to the car mostly. So after the first bout, I thought, well, you know what? Nothing is as bad as, you can't be more fearful of having cancer. So what would singing be? So I walked into, with the encouragement of my lovely partner Duncan, into a music school and met another lady in the audience, Beth Smith, who is my singing teacher. So she's to blame with most of what you're about to hear. And I started to sing, just lessons. And then I thought, this year, well, that's okay, but you're singing other people's stuff and it's not really creating. So I know what I'll do. I'll go on a songwriting course. Because in the corporate world, if you want to know something, you go on a course. So I Google songwriting courses, and popped the Songwriting Academy, and Mr. Martin Sutton, who's in the audience as well tonight, is the person who runs that. And I, having never written a song in my life, signed up for a boot camp and a year-long mentoring programme. And decided, I'll write a song. I had a bit of an epiphany on that course, in that I thought, oh my God, this is something I love. So, what I want to share with you tonight is two things. The first one, Richard's already mentioned, cheers mate, which is that attitude is everything. It is everything in life. And when you are going through treatment, you need to have a positive attitude, and you need to surround yourself with people who are positive, who do absolutely know you'll be fine. And that's what, fortunately, I've been able to do. The other thing is to be creative, to let that flow, to let go of the control. And that's what I've started to do. And what I've realised is when you don't control something, it allows space for other things to happen. And miracles have happened. So not very long ago, I met Kelly. Not very long ago, I met Beth. Not very long ago, I met Mr. Martin Sutton. It doesn't always need to be called Mr. Martin Sutton. I don't know what to do.
That's right.
And 3 months ago, I'd never written a song in my life. About 5 weeks ago, I did my first ever solo performance at someone's birthday. And 3 weeks ago, the song that I'm about to sing for you didn't exist. So those are the sorts of miracles that can happen. And the other miracle is that I'm even here on this stage with these amazing musicians. So I'm very, very grateful. And I'm now going to invite to the stage. The other miracle, by the way, is that when writing this song for this night, for this occasion, which actually Kyla, who's here, suggested I do, the natural choice was for me to ask someone to co-write with me. And I chose a lady I met on the boot camp that I went to with Martin. Her name is Jo Henley. I'm going to invite her up stage now. And the reason she was a natural choice is not only she is a lovely person, but she too has had breast cancer twice. And her mother-in-law has just been diagnosed as well. So, Jo, would you like to join me? Yeah. And the other person and miracle that happened is that when told we were going to sing a song, and I told this person that I'd started to write one, she very, very generously offered to co-write with us, and that's Miss Sarah Coleman, please. So thank you very much, and this is our song. It's called Love, First at Last. Thank you.